This podcast was brought to you by Uncle Geeb Productions. Hey guys, and welcome everyone to the Geeb Podcast. I'm your host, Uncle Geeb, and with me is host of Media Gaming and special guest, Johniibo. We record this podcast live every Wednesday. However, this week, we're recording on Monday because this morning, we got breaking news that Nintendo is dropping the Nintendo Direct that we all knew was happening tomorrow, June 18th, 2024. Stay calm, everybody. Stay calm, as Steve Carell will tell you. Because the Direct's happening tomorrow morning. As we said last week's episode, we kind of expected this. Maybe this is earlier than expected, possibly. I don't know. We'll talk about it. But for now, let's just do our introductions. Trip. Forget you. Johnny, how are you doing today, sir?
Love that.
I'm doing very well. I'm a little sore, though, because, you know, I just destroyed you at Switch Sports.
Oh, no. I really wish I would have been there. I'm sorry I wasn't there. I feel like I would have really given you a run for your money.
I was not playing good.
Geeb definitely didn't, so.
I'm a hell of a bowler. I'm not going to lie. Switch bowling, I mean, it's pretty serious. And the golf.
However, Johnny
nasty at the golf.
Johnny does fail to remember at the end of the evening when we both had our equal fair team partners in Switch Sports, and we did wrap off a couple good wins there. So I don't know.
You got carried by some guy or some person that played for 1,000 hours.
No,
plays it every day.
Zombie Dust would never. Or is that their name? They would never do that.
Killer.
Zombie Killer.
That's your.
Zombie Killer would never do that. They're so.
You don't even know their name.
Anyway, it was a fun stream. Glad to have you. We do that every Friday at this point, and then whoever doesn't do it for the next Friday has to cut off their pinky. So I mean, we're gonna run out of pinkies to cut eventually here, boys.
Nah, we'll grow them back.
We're gonna have to go throughout the house cutting off people's pinkies. Like, sorry,
closest person to you, closest person walking the dog outside, pinky. Mine.
Come here, your pinky's gone. Yeah, I like that. It's a good idea.
But yeah, guys, it's super exciting to have the Direct happen. Finally, we knew it was happening, of course, but we just didn't know exactly when, and now we do. But here, guys, why, or should I say where the hell were these leakers, guys? Where were these leakers at? They were kind of nowhere to be found.
That's a good question. It's a good question.
Midori got outed.
Yeah.
Being like...
Dude, yeah, I don't
know if am I allowed to talk about this?
Yes, please do.
Yes,
okay.
let's dive into this because this is so fucked up. It's so weird.
It's just weird. And
before we even go into that part of it, we talk about this dumb shit all the time. Like, oh no, I'm Samus Hunter. I deleted my account and I have a new one. It's a new one that I'm using now. It's not that one anymore. We've been talking about this for a while. But this is real. Like, this one is actually real. It happened. Some leaker. What's the name?
Midori.
Okay, so I don't keep up with the names because clearly they just change them all the time. Was a different leaker, okay? And the leaker was American. Am I right about that?
Yeah.
Okay, the leaker was American, and they were just outed to be this other leaker, Midori, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what their original name was. But
yeah, I don't
they did the Grinch League. Remember the Grinch League?
Oh, is that what they did? I know they had a bunch of stuff that was just not right. And they had to just be like, okay, well.
Oh yeah, then they changed. Yeah, it was a white American man posing as a young Japanese girl.
Yeah. That's so fucking weird.
Yeah,
weird.
Not only that, using broken English online to try to fit the part, using broken English in text. I mean, I guess
do what you want, but that's, I don't know, that's weird to me. That's weird.
I mean, it's some people why would this person? It's clearly off of the cloud, right? It's just like a cloud chaser. Yeah. Like some people just it's like riding, roller coasters for them. Just constantly needing that edge of mysterious, and I don't know, man. It's a world that I don't live in. I don't understand. I wouldn't be one to chase clout chase. Excuse me. I wouldn't be one to do that. I mean, people like that, like leakers who do that on Twitter, people with podcasts and stream on Twitch. I would never get anywhere near that level of need for attention. Get out of here with that stuff.
Well, I mean, at least you use your real name. Kind of.
Yeah, Uncle Geeb, legal name on every document.
Government name. First name Uncle, last name Geeb. Actually, middle name Geeb, last name Productions.
Yes. So don't forget the production. I mean, I'm your producer. I am your producer.
I forgot about that.
I'm your editor. I'm your everything. Drip.
But I mean, okay, but here's the thing. Like, that is going online and saying like, oh, I know this, I know that. That's one thing. Because there are people that do that actually are like, they use their real name. They go online, they use their real name, and when they're wrong, they own it. They just own it. Like, okay, it's fine. I got that wrong. I actually have sources.
Do you actually? There's actually this. It's a very new technology, a new way of thinking. It's actually called being a reporter. And some people, it's a new thing, and not quite. I don't quite understand it yet. But some people are reporters and get inside stories with sources. There's this thing called television. It's new. Again, it's new. People go on there and they have their stories. Also, there's things called blogs and internet papers and stuff. They do their thing. They research stuff. They get sources who they confide with, and then they put their information out there. It's a new thing. People should try it. These people on Twitter, I don't know what they're doing. They should really get on TV or something.
I mean, there still are people on YouTube and Twitter that do the same thing. Like
I know.
Jeff Grubb uses his. I mean, he says stuff all the time. He's wrong. Yeah. I mean, he gets amazing amounts of shit for it when he's wrong.
Not that I'm like advocating for everybody to go watch the news right now because it's accurate. I'm not suggesting that. Let's stop trusting these stupid Twitter people too. I mean, there are certain people who we trust, who we search for. Everybody's got again, you do your own research, find your own information, trusted information.
You mean X?
The people that you trust.
Are you talking about X? What's Twitter?
I don't know what X is. Twitter is a place where you should go and research carefully and only trust certain reporters, if you will, if you trust them. If there's no reason to trust them, if their entire account is simply just wrong accusation after wrong accusation, or predictions, whatever you want to call it, why are we even listening? Who cares? I don't care how many Twitter retweets they have. That's meaningless. Let's look at the information they give us and how much of it is accurate. That's what matters. People forget that accuracy is most important, not like how many followers you have.
Okay, well, what about this Pioro guy?
He's got accurate information. Now, here's the thing, too. Pioro does things differently, and it's hard to really commend him for it, but he's cryptic is the word I'm looking for. He's cryptic. He puts things out there with information that he's not just saying things with words. He'll post a photo. He'll do something very cryptic to make you this is what I mean, but you have to decipher it. It's like a little code that he puts out.
He's been very quiet.
He hasn't said a
very quiet today.
Right. He's been very quiet.
Interesting. That's what I was getting at. Hasn't said a word.
Yeah.
And it kind of goes back to he said when all this stuff came out about the YouTube back end. Everyone's kind of accusing him as being one of the people who was getting information from that. Claims that that's not the case, but clearly that's been cracked down on, and he's silent. So thoughts, gentlemen?
John, go ahead, John. I've talked enough.
I think he just doesn't want to ruin the surprise for everybody. He's seen the light of day.
Yeah,
he realized that the leaks are actually ruining the fun for everybody.
Yeah,
and he's done with the clout. He's done with the clout.
Yeah, he's had it. He's lived it. He's lived that life. He knows, he's just gonna ride off into the sunset. You're probably right.
I do think that he is probably one of them that was using the back end of YouTube.
I don't see how it like.
But I have a question in response to that. If he was, technically, we got a YouTube back end. If not even back end, it's kind of it was right in front of us. The Among Us leak, if you will. The Among Us had that trailer that got put out that immediately was rescinded, but in that trailer, it said that the Among Us's new DLC will be coming out on the 18th, or it said it would be. What did it say exactly?
That's basically what it said.
It was the 18th.
Yeah. So I mean, technically, that is information that could be then confirmed by a guy like Pioro, especially if it was so public. Why didn't he? If he's really the YouTube backend guy, why didn't he just go with that?
I did see he retweeted, or they retweeted.
Did he retweet it?
He retweeted. What did he retweet?
Well, I mean, there's not.
Darkest Dungeons 2 has been rated by PS5, Xbox Series X, PS4, and Switch. So I'm assuming that means we're going to see Darkest Dungeon 2 tomorrow.
Well, I don't have that on the list for our game, but
what do you have on the list? Jeez.
Nothing really.
These are low-hanging fruit.
Yeah. There's lots of the lowest possible hanging fruit. Some of it's already.
Are you allowed to
say
the words tonight? Have we discussed whether or not you're allowed to say the words tonight? And you know what words I'm talking about, Drip?
Yeah. You got to let me.
Wait, what are the words? What are the words?
I'm not allowed to talk about certain games.
You guys had your one shit bet, Johnny, but Drip and I had a bet a while ago about Wind Waker Twilight Princess that if we don't see it at a particular direct, which was like late 2023, then he is no longer allowed to ever mention the names again of what Wind Waker and Twilight Princess. And ever since,
I will allow him to say it.
I will not. Drip, you're not allowed to do it. You gotta walk the line.
In what way?
Well, all right.
Figure it out.
I will say it. All
sure,
right?
Johnny can say it all he wants. Yeah.
All right, I'll let you know when it's coming
I will give you other Zelda games that I think will be there, which I don't know. I don't know if you have them.
I'm sure he's got.
We'll see. Of them on here. Yeah. What do you got?
We'll do a Zelda section.
I don't have the Oracle games because I don't think they're coming, but I will put them on here.
There was a trademark.
Oracle
or copyright or something.
I forget.
We'll put the Oracle games because I have basically given up on those.
Wait, if you don't have the Oracle games, but you have a lot of Zelda that are not.
Let me see if I can actually put those into one of these categories of Zelda things though, because I do have a lot.
Well, Drip, I feel like we should.
You can put it in the. I have a category of Zelda that you could just pop those into.
Like, I'm trying to think of what other. Okay. We'll leave it to the game, but
yeah. Well, gentlemen, I think we should start the game because it's going to take up the rest of the night, I'm sure. Drip, do you want to hit the music?
I can. I have to get to that channel. Okay. We got a game to play. We play this game every single time there's a direct, and I do believe at this point, I think I'm undefeated in this game. I may be wrong.
I think I've won maybe one time, but like every time very rarely is it like, do you handily win? It's always like by one. It's
by
always
one, yeah.
And I always make a dumb mistake.
Yeah,
every time.
Last one I won by one, and it was because you said something. Yeah, you said yes to something.
I think it's going to be this, but I'm going to go with the other one because I feel like I should go with the opposite of my gut, and I should have went with my gut. I've done that too many times.
All right, so the way this game goes is I have a list of games. I have a list of Nintendo things that are possible or maybe not possible to see at the Direct tomorrow. We're going to go down this list. I've got over 30 of them, so it's going to take a minute because there's probably going to be some discussion. Got a lot, and we're basically, the three of us are going to say yes, it will be at the Direct, or no, it will not be at the Direct. And then Wednesday night...
If we're saying yes, what is the sound to the yes?
The sound would be this one, I guess.
Yes, that's the one you have. You have it. And then what is the no, Drip?
I don't know. I don't think we need to do that for every single one.
No, I know.
A lot of sound effects.
I just like our sound effects.
So then Wednesday during the actual podcast, we'll come back. We'll do a little recap and see which one of us has to cut our pinky off, because that's the new rule.
Yep.
If
anybody has a pinky to donate, I am running low on pinkies. So anybody who wants to donate to the cause,
I was gonna wrap my pinky tonight.
Pinky toes? Okay, we go pinky toes.
Pinky toe
They're
is
useless
fine
anyway.
too.
Who needs them?
So we could lose up to 4 times, and then
yeah.
I'm gonna start just saying like index, thumb, whatever.
Well, we're not doing thumb. At the very least,
eventually the three of us are just going to be nubs.
Drip, I gotta be able to make a thumbnail. I gotta be able to make a thumbnail. So that means I need to go like, "Hey guys," or I gotta go like, "No, boo." So I need the thumbs. It's a business decision.
You need to record. You need to just take all those pictures before, because
okay.
We're losing all that. All right. So we're gonna start. The first one I'm gonna say is probably a layup, because they have announced it and they said it was going to be, more information on this soon.
Yeah.
But there's actually, this is a two-parter. So the Dragon Quest III 2D HD game. They've already talked about it. They said we're going to get more information. We know the game is coming. Is that going to be at the Direct? Johnny.
Yes.
That is a yes. Geeb, is that going to be at the Direct?
Especially because it's already been announced. I think it's a very good chance. I'm going to go ahead and say yes.
I'm going to go with yes as well, but I have a second part to that question. There are other other rumors saying that there's possibly this has turned in from Dragon Quest 3 2D HD to now 1 through 3. All of them have been redone 2D HD. That's the new rumor. That's what's going around. Do you agree with this rumor, or do you disagree with this rumor? Is that going to be what we see, or is it just going to be the Dragon Quest 3? Johnny.
I'm going to say no, because we just got Dragon Quest 1 and 2 ported, didn't we?
I'm not sure.
Not in the HD 2D, but like the...
Yeah, I don't know. I don't play Dragon Quest. This is like
I'm gonna go with no on that one. I'll say yes for 3, but I'll say no for that.
Okay. Geeb?
I'm gonna say no, based off of nothing but my remaining pinkies in my gut.
Okay. I'm gonna say yes.
Ooh.
I'm gonna say it's been changed to 1, 2, and 3 because honestly, I've seen it. I've seen it like so many different places.
I can't wait to get that extra point.
Yeah, okay,
when we go over this on Wednesday.
But I could get that extra point too.
You could, but you're not.
The pinky point right there. That's gonna be the pinky point.
Yeah, this one here. This is a possibility. I don't think it's super strong, but definitely possible. Now, we're not talking about Switch sports. We're not talking about Mario Party. We're talking about a Mario sports game. So that would be like, what, baseball maybe? Basketball, something we haven't seen. We got golf. We got tennis.
What is the Summer Olympics?
We're not
this year.
Yet.
This year, July, as Steve tells me. Ooh, that's actually... Ooh, what if we get some stupid Sonic?
That's a different one on the list. That's not dealing with this. Mario Sports.
It's Mario and Sonic though. It is a Mario sports game.
Not that. No, that's different.
I see what you're saying, but I feel like it could be lumped into both. Honestly.
Yeah, but that's later. That doesn't count. In this.
Well, but so I have to say no if I don't think it's all Mario only, because I don't really think we're getting.
We're talking like.
But what if we
Mario, baseball, whatever.
I would love Silver Sluggers, man, or whatever it's called, like Super Sluggers. I would love it. I actually recently got into the GameCube version on the Steam Deck. By the way, it looks amazing. Like, holy shit, especially up-res, the 3x resolution.
So what do you say?
Amazing.
Yes? No?
I'm going to make Johnny go first.
All right.
Saying no because I have that one chip challenge and I do not want to be screwed by a Mario Sluggers title. I do want Mario Sluggers. I do want it, but I think they screwed up all of the Mario sports titles on the Switch, and hopefully they're like, you know what, we'll just let them sit for a bit and we'll revisit next generation. But yeah, I'm gonna go now.
Golf.
Yeah, Super Rush is great.
Golf. Once they put all the rest of the content in, that's supposed to be in it. I liked it. I don't know the rest of them yet.
Triple, I want to hear your answer. I want to play defense.
I'm gonna say no.
Man, I didn't even think about it until you said it right now, but that seems like a great idea, especially with the Olympics coming. I mean, again, it could just be the Sonic thing, or it could be no Sonic, or we could get baseball, because that's way overdue and would be really fun.
Baseball's not in the Olympics, so.
Well, I know it's not, but I'm saying unrelated Olympics, just because it's summertime, it's baseball time. I mean, there is a lack of good baseball games on Switch. I mean, technically there isn't, but there. I mean,
the show's on there, bro.
Yeah, but it stinks. Have you played it? It's unplayable. It really is on the Switch. I've tried. I put in like 40 hours into it. I've tried.
I got an ad on TikTok for the Switch version of MLB The Show.
Wow, really?
Yeah, it's very odd.
That's extremely odd.
I want an extra point, but I feel like I need to play defense and say no.
Make a decision.
No, we're not getting one.
I do think there will be a sport. I do think there will be a sport game, but it's not going to be Mario.
Yeah, I'm agreeing. But okay, so that one's basically a wash already. Okay. All right, this one, Johnny. This one's going to upset you. Mario Party. We're gonna get a Mario Party game.
This one chip challenge is really hurting me right now. So anybody that doesn't know, if Nintendo releases a new game that is not Metroid Prime, I have to do the one chip challenge. I think we will get a Mario Party.
Oh, you're eating the chip, Johnny?
I'm going yes on this one, but I think I'm gonna be saved by it's gonna be a port of the 3DS version.
Ooh. Okay, let me ask you this. if it's a Mario Party and it's like one of those offshoot Mario Party games and it's like a collection of mini games or something, does that count? Because technically it is a new title.
I don't know. We're not counting world championships. We're not counting that.
Yeah. But okay, what if this is Mario Party? Best of
Mario Party
whatever.
100 that had 100 mini games.
Yeah,
from all the other. I would say that wouldn't count. I would think that would just be.
You would hope, you mean?
I don't know. Yeah, I would hope. But I do think. Yeah, Mario Party's pretty likely.
It's
like
I'm gonna go yes on this one.
Yeah. All right, we got 2 yeses. Geeb?
Yeah, I'm gonna go yes. Also for defense, but also because everyone's saying it. It's gotta be right. Although everybody did say not too long ago, Wicker Twilight Princess, and that has never happened. So I don't know. We'll see.
All right, I've got a bunch of heavy hitters here. I'm gonna save for the end, but I am gonna go with this heavy hitter now because I know you guys are gonna tell me I'm fucking stupid, but I don't care. Mario, and I'm talking about a Mario 3D game. And at the end, we just see 2025. It's basically the Switch 2 launch title. They don't say anything about the Switch 2, but we see.
He's trying to sell you, Johnny. What he's trying to do is sell you on his idea.
I like it. I was thinking about this. I like this.
Everything of just the new 3D Mario. That's the big thing at the end.
Don't feed this, Johnny. Don't feed it. You want the extra point.
I like it.
It's possible. I did
research. I watched last year's June Direct.
Oh, that is some serious research. What did you find?
They opened with the DLC for Pokemon, so then they closed with Mario Wonder. I don't think they had anything in 25 or in 24, whatever the next year.
Yeah.
I'm going no on this one.
Ooh, okay. All right. Geeb, I know you're a no.
I'm a no because I'm going to get a point on this one for you. Thank you very much, Drip.
Oh, God. This could be like, Johnny, I don't know if you know this. One of these directs, I don't know what, it was like what was that, the February direct a couple years? I don't know. Whenever they announced Pikmin 4, I put Pikmin 4 in here as a joke, and I was like, yeah, it's happening. It's happening.
Yeah.
And they did. They did.
I mean, I can see it because they said, we're not going to talk about the Switch successor, which I think they're lying. I think they will do something.
Can we add that to the list? Can we add that? Are they lying about? Is it on there?
We'll get there.
I think it will be something like Drip says. They'll show a game. They won't say they'll show a game that's coming out in 2025. They won't say it's coming to the Switch or anything. They'll just say
2025. That's it. Yeah.
I think Joey Pitts in the chat. Joey Pitts is right on with this one. They will close with Mario Wonder 2. I mean, he just hit the nail on the head right there.
Charge me another $60 for a 5-hour game. Yeah,
$70. You kidding me? It's gonna be $70. It's gonna be a 2D 3D Mario Wonder.
All right, we're gonna skip some of those because we're gonna do that. Okay, this is a weird one, and I wanted to throw it on here because maybe not. We haven't seen anything with Animal Crossing at all since they were done, putting stuff into the Happy Home Paradise DLC and whatever else they did at the end there. We haven't seen anything. Are we going to see anything at all Animal Crossing? It doesn't have to be anything that goes into to the current game on the Switch. It could be a spin-off.
Amiibo Festival 2.
Amiibo Festival 2. I
have 2 copies of that. I have 2 copies of that game. Don't ask me why.
Okay. It doesn't have to be that. But I feel like if they're going to do something like that, this would probably be the time in the end of the Switch's life to throw something like that on there. I'm not sure though. You guys let me know what you think.
Would Lego count?
Yeah, if it's Animal Crossing.
I don't know if they've ever showed Lego in a direct. But we know we're getting more Animal Crossing Lego.
Yeah.
I'm going yes. Animal Crossing, they've been Isabel's been tweeting every day.
Really? Oh, she tweets all the time, man. Yeah. She's loud.
I don't know. I want to say I'll take the hit on. I don't think we're gonna say anything. But I'm saying yes on this.
Okay. We got a yes.
I'm gonna say no. I'm not sure about it. It could go either way. I mean, especially talking about specifically Animal Crossing New Horizons. Is anything going to be around that game, specifically DLC or free update?
Yeah,
I don't think it's going to happen. I mean, more likely it's a free update because they've done plenty of those, but it's been so many years at this point since they've done free updates.
Way more. Yeah, the spinoff is way more.
Maybe
if
there's a much better chance
happens.
Maybe, but
that's what makes me lose the chip. I'm throwing away the Switches for real.
The spinoff could wait till the next Switch though. I mean, it really could.
Yeah, but I mean,
it's like a filler title though.
Yeah, it's so filler.
Well, we might get other. There might be some other filler titles if we keep on going. I feel like there's a few filler titles that are more likely than a Animal Crossing spinoff.
Yeah, we're gonna be there. We're gonna be there. I'm like halfway talked into it, but I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no too. I think it's honestly possible though. An Animal Crossing spinoff, something.
What if it's in the sizzle reel? What if it's just like, just like showing like, games that are on the Switch? Like it's on the Switch. It's on the Switch.
Okay. We've been hearing about this for years. I haven't seen anything about it. Donkey Kong. But we're going 3D for this. 3D Donkey Kong. Johnny.
No.
Drip, I want to hear what you have to say, Drip.
I'm going to say no. I think this is something they're saving for. This is too big. They're saving this for the Switch 2.
But here,
I think it's coming, but I think it's coming for the Switch 2.
Drip, I'm going to use your logic against you, though. The same logic that you've used for a Mario 3D title to be announced now for next year is the same exact thing they could do. In fact, I feel like it's more likely it could be done with a Donkey Kong game rather than Mario, because they don't need to hype a new Mario game right now. They do and would be interested in hyping a new Donkey Kong game, even though it's not coming out right now and might not even be a true Switch release and it'll just be a double release. They could hype it now, and that would get people talking way more. I shouldn't say way more, but it would get people talking more than Mario at this point. If it's just a simple trailer with nothing but a date and a logo, or not even that's gonna get the stuff's gonna get stirred, right? But a Donkey Kong with like a trailer and a date, that would get people talking. That would get people talking, especially if it's like a 3. Remember what the Kirby, the Forgotten Land did? I mean, it wasn't crazy. And on a lower scale, but that got people talking. It's like, ooh, a 3D Kirby game, the first one.
I just don't feel like that's
a 3D Donkey Kong game. Like, that would be really exciting. And if they have been working on one, what better point to show it right now? Get people talking. I want to say
yes.
No, I want to say yes. But if I say yes and I'm wrong, then I just cancel out your dumb Mario thing.
After all that, you're gonna say no?
Yeah.
I feel like Geeb's a coward in this game.
Because I've lost so many times, Johnny, that I don't want to lose this time, because I make these dumb choices where I say, yeah, we're getting a Donkey Kong game, and of course we're not getting one. Why would I say yes?
Right, well, we're not off Donkey Kong yet. Donkey Kong 2D.
Oh my God.
Johnny, you're first.
What was Retro doing? What were they doing for 5 years?
I mean, I don't know. Maybe working on Metroid Prime 4?
No. Before that, because they were working
before that. That's right. There was a lot of time before that.
There was like 5 years. What were they doing? The trilogy needs to be complete, but I don't think we'll get it in the same. No, I'm saying no on this one.
Drip?
I'm also a no. I'm a no.
We get 3 no's on that one.
I just think Donkey Kong is something they're saving for Switch 2 at this point.
They're saving it for the Switch 2 or the second movie or when the new amusement park opens.
I can't wait till we're so incredibly wrong tomorrow when we get a 2D and a 3D Donkey Kong tomorrow.
Or at least, one of them. I don't know.
When's Donkey Kong's 40th? Is it next year? Or, no,
Ooh, that's a good question.
I think,
it already happened. It's like 21.
Damn, and they didn't celebrate Donkey Kongs with a game? That's crazy.
There's no original Donkey Kong game on the Switch.
That's crazy. No. Not even like a Donkey Kong 99 or something. Like, how fun would that have been? Like Mario's little legs.
Do you have that on the list? Do you have a 99 game on the list?
I don't have a 99
game. I think we can see a 99 game.
Can we add that for funsies?
A 99 game.
Yeah, 99 game. I feel like Donkey Kong 99 would be so much fun, dude.
And we're going just whatever, just a 99 game.
Yeah, 99.
Any 99 game.
Okay,
and it include like what with F-Zero was 99, but then what with Mario 35 was 35.
All those. The Switch Online exclusive.
No matter the number.
Yeah.
A number game with, okay.
Yeah.
So you guys are both going yes on that.
I'm going yes on that one. I'm going
to go yes for funsies. Although Drip is going to go no. He's going to go no,
I guess
right?
the question is, would that count?
Yeah, you're going to get a point on me.
Would that count as a chip game? Is that a chip game?
A chip game for you? That's for you and Cheesy to decide, or rather your community.
I don't know. If it's just an online only game, ooh.
I think here's my suggestion. If there's like a on the border, like is it a chip game? Is it not? That's your community's job.
Yeah.
They gotta choose, and of course they better tell you to eat it.
And they will tell you to eat the chip. I hope.
If you and Cheesy cannot agree, then it must be a community thing.
We're gonna go back to
all chip games.
Wii U ports, okay? We're going to get specific on these. Star Fox Zero. Ported over from the Wii U.
I don't know how it would work. I'm saying no. It has the gamepad functionality.
You could just make it a regular game. I mean, I wish.
I will say no as well.
Yeah, it's 3 no's. I think that's one of the ones that just gets left behind forever.
Yeah, sorry,
I think Star Fox might be a 99 game.
Ooh.
Oh my god, can you imagine like 99 fucking starships like zooming in the sky? Oh boy.
That would actually be really fun. Okay, we're going to stick with Star Fox. A new
I like that.
Star Fox game. We haven't seen a Star Fox game since what? Since Star Fox Zero? We did get Star Fox in what was the name of that game? That Ubisoft game?
Starlink.
Yeah, Starlink Battle for Atlas.
Yeah, I did actually enjoy that.
Me too.
I really enjoyed
Me
that.
too.
I mean, I got sick of it because it's a Ubisoft game and you literally do the same thing 150,000 fucking times.
Me too.
But for the first like 5 times, I was like, this is really fun.
Yeah.
I got my R-Wing.
Yeah. I did like a whole like art project with mine. It's on a base. I made a video about that actually. Wow, I forgot about that.
So I'm thinking an on-rails shooter in 2024 is a hard sell.
Yeah. It is.
But where's Star Fox?
Yeah, where's Star Fox?
I'm going no. I'm saying no.
Yep, right, no is me. No. Me is no.
I want a new Star Fox really bad. I really like Star Fox. I don't know if you know this, but I'm actually ranked in the top 45. I never actually put my time in, but I can beat Star Fox 64 in the top 45 as far as time goes as a speed runner. I've done it on stream.
You have.
I'm a big fan.
It's on your list.
I love it.
I don't know if you still have Star Fox on your list. I could see a Star Fox 64 port.
Oh.
Well, we have that already on the Switch Online. I mean,
it's on the Switch Online.
I know they've done that with Mario, but it's Mario.
I'm going to say no for a new Star Fox as much as I want it. I want it.
Do a barrel roll, Drip. Do a barrel roll.
Do a barrel roll. All right, here's cool. Okay, now we're getting to some juicy stuff. All right. We are not in September, which is when they normally do this stuff, but we are...
Rumor. We're not in September? That's a rumor.
No, confirmed. We are
Somebody might be listening in September. You never know.
Okay, yeah, we might be. Okay. So usually they do this in September because that's around the time when the Switch Online subscriptions are up, because that's when they announced it. That's when a lot of people signed up. There's a possibility this could be the last Switch Direct, though. So we might see something like this done in this Direct, which we normally wouldn't. How about a new Nintendo Switch Online system added? Like a GameCube.
You know,
you were not ready for this one. I can see it in both your eyes. You weren't ready.
I really want to say yes.
I know.
I want to say yes too. I think I'm.
But they're selling GameCube games at $60 a pop.
They are.
And that's a logic Drip keeps using with me when I say that I think we're getting that system on the Switch this generation. But and every time he gives that argument, I'm like, you're really kind of right. I mean, I have a hard time arguing with that logic.
But people would lose their minds. Like, I think that would be a huge. I'm saying yes. I'm saying yes. We're gonna do it.
Wow. All right.
Man, I would personally lose my shit because, again, a lot of GameCube stuff I'm getting into the Steam Deck. I've said it many times that Nintendo's coming in and knocking my door. They're going to knock it down, actually. Take me out of here with my shoulders. Man, I don't know. I'd be super happy to be wrong about this, but I'm going to say no for the sake of competitiveness. And Johnny, I want to say, too, when we do these lists, Drip and I, every direct, the main reason why Drip usually wins is because in my brain I associate that this list is what is the pool. This is the pool of ideas. And when in reality, I think the last one we did, there was exactly 0 things on our list that were even at the direct. So if you just
extensive research today. Directs are boring, man. They are boring 95% of the time. Dude, there's They announced it. Yeah. I hope you have this on your list. They announced a Splatfest in Splatoon 3. That's guaranteed.
Yeah.
I don't have it on here, but I think there's probably going to be some Splatoon stuff. I don't have it on here. I don't think it's.
We could see something. Yeah. I mean, we could. We could.
There's been some new amiibos basically leaked, so I don't think that's fair to put on. I mean,
well, it could be. Yeah, it could be the amiibos. I mean,
it's the DLC ones.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna say no on the new NSO system. I think that may be something they wait because I think this is the year of GameCube ports, and they want to sell those this last year when they're doing their ports, and then they can be like, oh, here you go, here's the regular version, or whatever. So I'm gonna say no.
Yeah.
I'm not even doing that one. That was stupid. Okay.
You're stupid.
This one. This is Geeb's game. Zelda game. Okay.
Is this Zelda? Is this time for Zelda? Can we just go with all the Zeldas? This is going to be
Hyrule Warriors, The Imprisoning War.
My game that I leaked.
This is Geeb's game. He leaked this long ago.
Johnny, it was over a year ago. I've been talking about it.
Is this going to be the Zelda game we get tomorrow?
I'm like, we are getting Hyrule Wars, The Imprisoning War at some point. Yes. You put me down, Drip.
I love the idea.
Put me down.
I love the idea.
My enthusiasm is going to make me lose the game, but put me down.
Okay. Geeb says yes.
I'm saying no because I don't think we're getting a Zelda Hyrule War, or I don't think we're getting a Warriors.
Can I change my answer? Can we put no? I just want it.
I think we're going Xenoblade Warriors.
Warriors
game. So I'm going no.
Drip, I've got some other Xenoblade stuff, but not that.
Drip, I am going to go no. I want it.
I changed it.
Oh, come on.
I'm going to say no, too. I think that game is real. I think it's coming.
Yeah, not this generation. It's gonna be next. It's got to be next generation. This Switch can't do it.
Because we saw Hyrule Warriors, man. Age of Calamity. Good. Fuck.
They can't do it.
That ran like shit. Ran so bad.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's a layup. Among Us DLC drop.
Yeah. What if it's one of those announcements that are not in the direct? Right after.
Yeah. I'm saying it's got to be in the direct and it's got to be dropped.
Wait, you're serious? You really have this?
Shadow drop.
You have this on here legitimately?
Yes.
Well, I'm saying yes because of the leak.
I'm gonna say yes. I have a hot take. I think it's gonna be the very first thing they show because they've done that before. I think I'm pretty sure they've done that. I'm almost positive that a Nintendo Direct has started with an Among Us DLC update like X amount of years ago.
I don't know if it started.
I almost.
Last year it opened with Pokemon DLC. So. Yeah. Maybe like their DLC.
Hey, Drip,
you know what? While we're talking about that,
hold on,
let's go there.
Question real quick, just quickly, question before we lose this chat. A really good comment from somebody. It was a good idea for a prediction. Do you have this on your list? The Pokemon Red and Blue. Do you have that on the list? Because I feel like that is that's interesting.
Not, and I think that's an idea, but I think that's more of a Pokemon Presents thing.
That is true, but they still could do it. I think it's interesting.
They had
because we heard rumors about it.
They had Detective Pikachu last year.
That's true. Well, okay.
The June Direct.
Right now, the only Pokemon thing I have on you, if you want to add more, we can. I have anything about the new Pokemon Legends game.
No.
Too
early.
Yeah. I mean, let's be honest. It better not be there.
That
yes. Shit. Do not take that shit out.
Yes.
If you guys know how baking works, if you take something out of the oven before it's time, it falls flat. So please, for the love of God, do not show us this game too early because it's not gonna go well, guys. Like
I'm gonna say yes.
Oh boy, you're asking for trouble, Drip.
I feel bad for you on that
one. If we see stuff, it's not gonna be good. It's just not gonna be good.
Probably not, but I think we might.
That is a 2025 game, isn't it? That's
yeah, it is. It is. There's probably going to be another Pokemon Presents later on in the year. What, September, October, something like that? August, somewhere around there? Yeah. I don't care. I'm going with it. All right, Xenoblade Chronicles X, another one needed to be brought over from the Wii U. We getting it? Johnny?
Yes.
Yes!
It's time.
I'm going to say, fuck no.
And these are the things that gets me in trouble, so I'm going to say no, but I love the enthusiasm.
Dude, they have all the other Xenoblade games on there. I mean, they got to do it.
There's going to be Xenoblade Chronicles X 2027, Xenoblade Chronicles X Remastered. It's going to happen.
I mean, you may not be wrong about that. All right, we're good there. We're going to move on. I've missed a few. We can go back to some of these. Okay, this is one. I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now. I'm saying this is a yes. I think this is a yes. I think it's happening for sure. We are right around the time, especially since, I mean, this movie I think it's happening next year. I think it's a 2025 movie, even if it's 2026 early. It's time to see the Zelda movie cast, I believe. How do you guys feel about that? I'm not talking about anything about the movie whatsoever except the cast. Now, I want you to remember this. They did show us the cast of the Mario movie at a Direct. And it was just the cast. So you guys, let me know. Johnny, what do you think?
I like the idea.
Yeah? You with it?
I think it's too soon. I'm going no. I think it's too soon.
Okay. All right.
Oh, no.
Geeb?
I have to restart the music. I gonna go yes. Yes, we are.
I'm a yes too.
I knew you were a yes, and that's also kind of why I chose it. But I do think
bonus points.
Ooh, but I like bonus points.
If Tom, what's his name?
Tom Holland is
Holland is linked. Bonus points.
Yeah. Oh man, I hope he's not. Honestly, I hope
he is. I say yes, but do not. We're not taking points for that.
All right, we're gonna go with another one that's gonna make Johnny eat a chip. Switch Sports 2.
I hate it.
Or let's call it Switch Sports Resort.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be Resort. Yeah, if it's anything, it's gonna be Resort. I hate it. I'm just going yes though.
Yeah,
I hate it.
I'm kind of a yes on this one too.
Here,
it sold 13 million copies.
I have an explanation. Okay, I'm going no, but here's why. I'm going no because as Johnny pointed out when we played on Friday night on our Twitch accounts, there is an empty field that's just sitting there, and it's been sitting there since the day one it's been released. Okay.
Oh, an open spot for another.
Yeah,
it's clearly with baseball. Like,
it is baseball. It is baseball. It's a baseball spot. We are 100% not getting Switch Sports 2. We are 100% getting DLC, maybe even paid DLC for the existing Switch Sports. And it's not going to just be one field. They're going to open it up to more. They're going to add another row. It's going to be a beautiful thing.
Do you have spots on there for DLC in your list?
I don't, but I'll add it because that's actually
make that like a contingency. Like I say no, but with the contingency that's what's going to happen because I'm almost convinced of it.
Okay, you say no to Switch Sports 2. So we're gonna say Switch Sports DLC.
That's yeah. We're getting more content for the existing one. They're gonna milk that one.
And no for that one because
I'm saying no.
13 million people will buy a Switch Sports Resort as opposed to they'll make more money as opposed to free updates.
I don't think it's gonna be free. I think it's paid DLC.
Or maybe they could do an expansion pack DLC.
Yeah, like they did with
because
Mario
we haven't
Kart.
Had that yet this year. Oh man, now I'm worried.
That's what it is.
All right, no, they're locked in. We both said no. Geeb said yes.
I'm locked in.
There's a new one. All right, I'm gonna go back to some of the heavy hitters here. I'm gonna go back to some Zelda. This is a 2-part question. First part, do you think we will get a new 2D Zelda?
No. Not new.
No.
Not new.
I agree. We will not get one.
I think that's the Zelda we're getting.
Ooh.
I'm gonna say yes.
So new, not like a remake.
Not a port, not a remake. Okay. A new 2D Zelda.
No.
Now,
I
you guys
would
are
love
both
to be wrong.
Okay, I'm gonna give you this one because you said no. If there is, and this will just completely cancel out if there isn't one, so it doesn't matter. But we're gonna go with, where is it? I gotta find it. It's on my list. I know it's here. Where are you? There you are. In that new 2D Zelda.
You're Drip. Adam Bama, longtime member of each of
listen,
us. Drip bats about 150. That's baseball. Drip bats about 150 in his career direct predictions, and I laugh, but I probably bat about .079 or something. So I mean,
these are if more than 3 of these hit, like it's one of the best directs ever.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah. This is all crazy stuff.
Yeah.
And even though we're saying yes to a lot of this stuff, there's no way that all of our yes, there's no way.
Actually, remember, again, I remind you, last time we did this, exactly 0 happened. So.
Yeah. Well, the funny thing about it was last time our list was so off. None of the stuff that was even in the direct was on the list, so we couldn't even go back.
That's what I was trying to say. We got nothing right because nothing on the list was in the direct.
Back to the second part of the question, 2D Zelda. I said yes. You guys say no. This is strictly if there is a 2D Zelda. Will Zelda be the playable character instead of Link? And again, I'm going to say yes. I think that's what they're doing.
2D Zelda where Zelda's the playable character.
I think that's what they're doing. I honestly think that's probably the Zelda game we're going to see tomorrow.
Are you saying yes, Drip?
I'm saying yes.
I'm
saying no.
I'm going to say yes. That's a nice little defensive. I'm playing chess with you right now, Drip.
I think it's happening, honestly.
I'm playing chess.
Me out. I don't like doing it this way.
Well, welcome to our show. All right, I got to go back up here. Okay, we're going to stick with this 2D Zelda. We're going to change it to not a new 2D Zelda, but a 2D Zelda port, which could be, what's the one from the 3DS?
Link Between Worlds.
Link Between Worlds, yeah, something like that. Like a upscaled new version, kind of like we got with the other one that's on the Switch.
Link's Awakening?
Yeah, Link's Awakening. Something like that.
This is the Zelda we're getting. I think it's going to be the Oracle games. There was a trademark recently.
Okay. I'm going no.
I want it. You guys know I want it. I'd say yes to every Zelda thing on this list if I could. But I'm going to go no.
We got to know. All right. We got to know. Okay. We're going to leave the Zelda alone for a bit. We'll run down the list
here. Taking a break. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is one that's been talked about a little bit. A port of Kid Icarus Uprising.
No. Again, I don't know how they would do it. They would have to fix the controls.
Yeah,
There's no way.
Johnny, I think you make a bigger deal out of that than
this one's a lot different. No, this is not.
Yeah, but it's a part of a remake. I mean, they could just remake the game. That's what they're doing.
But it was like touch controls.
It was weird.
It was.
I understand it's complicated, but to say they can't do it is, or it's going to be hard. Yes, it's going to be hard, but they can do it.
Okay, but
also,
are you saying yes or no?
Make that game? Like, doesn't his company make that game? Sakurai?
What's that? Yeah.
Doesn't Sakurai make that game?
Yes. Geeb, are you saying no or yes?
What was it again? The Kid Icarus?
Kid Icarus Uprising.
No.
It's a port from the 3DS.
No. We're not getting that.
Okay, 3 no's on that. All right. We're going to get into some of the Metroid stuff now. The juicy stuff. A little bit of the juicy stuff. I mean, but not the big one. Not the big one.
Not our title? Okay, yeah, we'll keep going.
Metroid Prime 1 and 2.
You mean 2 and 3?
Oh, 2 and 3.
2 and 3. That's what it says here. Don't know why I said 1 and 2. Metroid Prime 2 and 3. We got one. It's already been brought over. It was shadow dropped. That was crazy. It was awesome. It doesn't have to be shadow dropped, but I think if they're going to do it, I think they're going to shadow drop it tomorrow. I'm going to say yes to this because I think this is part of
which one? 2 and 3?
2 and 3 as a pack. Not what they did with 1, just upscaled, double pack. And they did. And here's my reasoning: they did the same thing with Pikmin. What was it? 1 and 2, and they shadow dropped it. GameCube games, right? Or were those GameCube games?
Those are GameCube games.
They were GameCubes.
Okay.
Metroid Prime 3 is a Wii game.
Yeah, it's a Wii game. Whatever. You know what I mean. Either way,
I'll take a
they
Wii.
can do that. This is totally something they could do, especially since we're trying to get people ready for Metroid Prime 4. I'm saying yes. What do you guys think, Johnny?
Yeah, I think it's finally time.
Alrighty, Geeb. He's okay.
Yes. What am I trying, Trip? What am I trying?
I thought you were going to say no because you're trying to play the odds, but no, I'm glad you said yes because I really feel strongly.
This is not a game. It's not a game. Not a game.
It's got to be 2 and 3. I don't even have it. If it's no, whatever. I don't know. We all say yes anyway, so we're either all right or all wrong. That one's a wash anyway. Okay, this one's an interesting one. I threw this on here because it's possible. Hi-Fi Rush.
Ooh. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
No.
Okay. I feel like it's possible, but maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it is possible.
Ooh, Drip, what are you doing?
What?
What are you doing?
I don't know yet. I'm gonna say no. I'll say no.
I get myself in trouble.
I think it's very possible, but I think I'm going to go ahead and say no.
I think that is a Switch 2 game.
But
maybe.
I think it's not that hard of a game to run. I don't think. I think the Switch can do it. Oh, God damn it! No, it's not happening. But I think it might.
I think that one is actually possible.
Yeah, I agree.
Let's go with some. Let's get some of the other just whatever stuff out of the way. Kirby, anything Kirby.
You mean the thing's gonna make Johnny eat the chip?
Yeah, anything Kirby. Do we get a? Do they have anything Kirby left? Is the question.
Yeah,
can they spin something
Kirby's
out?
coming. Kirby signifies the death of a console, so Kirby's coming.
All right.
I think it's going to be the Wii U port. I hope it's the Wii U port.
Yes, Kirby, yes for me.
Yeah.
So if it's Kirby Gourmet,
that makes me want to say no.
Kirby is like when a retailer puts out 15,000 different versions of a white T-shirt. That's Kirby to Nintendo. Like how many different variations of white T-shirts can you have? A lot. So
I'm going to say no to Kirby. I'm going to say no to Kirby because I feel like I might be able to get some of my dumb points back there.
I don't like it.
Okay. Mario and Sonic Olympic Games. I'm going to say that's a lock. A yes, for sure.
Be crazy if it didn't, right? Yes.
It's weird that they didn't announce it yet.
Agreed.
Yeah, because it's tomorrow.
I think they were going to do it in the February Direct that they didn't have because all the shit that happened with Nintendo. Not all the dominoes that fell into place to make them have to push everything. I think it's probably a lock for the February announcement to be a summer release. At this point, I wouldn't be. I mean, I would be a little shocked if it was shadow dropped, but I mean, it's going to come out soon.
I always thought Olympic Games were released the year before.
Really?
I'm going no. I'm saying no on this one.
Well, wait, the last Olympics would be what? The COVID Olympics, right?
Yeah, and it was released a year before.
I thought the games come out the year before.
Well,
that one did because they moved the Olympics the year.
That's what I'm saying. Okay. That's why
I'm going no. I'm going no.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Another whatever. Yoshi.
Anything Yoshi?
Anything Yoshi.
Ooh, does that mean a teaser trailer?
That means a game. It can't be like something added into some.
Well, no. Here's my thought. Hey, listen to me, guys. Let me convince you to say yes. what if we could get well, if you remember the spoiler trailer for at the end of the Mario movie, I'm not going to say what it was exactly to don't make anyone mad, but it had something to do with Yoshi. So what if we see like a trailer for a movie that is for Mario?
That doesn't count. Doesn't count.
Okay, if it doesn't count, then I'm saying no either way.
Well, yeah, I'm going no on this one.
Yoshi's Cookie 99.
Yeah, I'm gonna say no to Yoshi. Okay, I added this one because we wanted to add the Oracle games, the Zelda Oracle games.
I feel like I have to say yes because I already said.
You do have to say yes. I already down for a yes.
You gotta put me down for a no.
I'm gonna be a no on that one too. All right. I'm saving that one. Saving that one. Okay, let's go back up to some other Zelda since we're on the subject. The one I'm not allowed to talk about that takes place on an ocean. The Zelda game that was
that one specifically
HDified.
Wind Waker specifically.
On the Wii U. What's that?
Wind Waker specifically, or both?
Yes,
both?
just that.
Both.
Just
Not
Wind
both.
Waker.
Just that.
Johnny, go ahead. What you want me to go?
Everybody thinks this is obvious. They think this is the gimme. Like it's time. I'm saying no. I don't think we're seeing it. I think we'll see a 2D remake before we see Wind Waker and Twilight Princess.
Gentlemen, this is the year of the port. But Nintendo is spiteful. And they can't stand that those games got leaked out 2 years ago. And they can't stand that the last time they were going to put the games out, they leaked again. And they hate us. And they hate Zelda. These are all facts. These are all facts.
Clearly, facts. Yeah, definitely.
Yes,
they will not put
Absolutely.
they say these games die with the Wii U. Absolutely not.
I say yes. Starting it over again.
30 minutes again. Here we go.
All right, since we're here, since we're talking about it, the other one that's my favorite Zelda game that I'm not allowed to say.
Not allowed to talk about. That'd be Twilight Princess. I can say it.
Yes, it would.
I could hedge my bet and say yes on this, but no, I'm gonna say no.
That's a good hedge bet. I will not hedge my bets. I've said what I've said, and it's the truth. No.
Yeah, but what do they charge for it? What do they charge for it?
Well, that's a good question. That's like bonus. That's like bonus points.
Geeb, you're saying yes or no?
No, I've said what I said. They hate us.
Wait, you're saying we're getting Wind Waker and not Twilight Princess?
I said no. I said no.
Yes, I am saying that. I am saying no to Twilight Princess. I'm saying yes to Wind Waker.
I'm saying no to both.
I'm holding out. I'm holding out for a full-on remake of Twilight Princess later on for the Switch too.
I kind of agree with you there.
I'm gonna go yes for Wind Waker.
Oh, you said the drip.
Whatever, I said it.
You said it. I mean, I'm not as mean as Communication Era Boys, but I feel like you need to eat a chip with Johnny there.
I'm not eating. I ain't even know.
You said the thing that you're not supposed to say.
Just for saying a word.
All right, we've got a few left. I saw rumors about this, so I added it on the list. Are we going to see anything for Super Smash Brothers?
No.
Was the rumor that Aloy or the Sony wants Aloy in?
There was
Smash?
that, and then there was a couple other things about. I don't even remember what it was, but
I'm saying no, definitely, absolutely not.
I was like, okay, maybe. I don't know, maybe.
I'm saying no because I think Smash Ultimate Deluxe will be a launch game or a launch window game.
Well, and don't forget about this. Don't forget about this. I want to remind you. I want to remind you guys that the Switch 2 is definitely going to have backwards compatibility with physical and digital games for the Switch. So they can they may not have a new Smash game for a few more years when Switch 2 comes out. However, that doesn't mean they can't put out more characters for Super Smash Ultimate as it is on the Switch 2. You know what I'm saying? It's very possible. They could be exclusive to the Switch 2, these characters. If you play Smash Ultimate on the Switch 2, then you can download, you have the privilege to pay and download this character only for Switch 2. I mean, that's definitely possible. So, I mean, I'm going to say no because they're waiting, baby. They're waiting.
Oh, you guys both say no. Do I just say yes just to make it interesting? Do I?
Yeah, yes,
I think maybe I do.
Yeah. That's what I always do.
Love it. Dude, if they have a character reveal, I will lose my mind.
I mean,
okay, I'm gonna say yes for something Smash just because you guys both said no.
And it's Aloy.
No,
and they show the Lego
Aloy. That's right. It's Aloy for sure. That's exactly what it is. Okay, we're getting it. We're getting to the last few here. I'm gonna go with the least of the last ones. Let me make sure I haven't missed any here. There you are. Okay.
What we got, Drip?
F-Zero. Lots to talk about F-Zero.
Ooh, Johnny, what do you think?
And I'm
There is a reason why F-Zero is dead and gone. Nobody buys it. So Nintendo doesn't care. So I don't care. So I'm saying no.
We gotta know.
You know, you say they don't care. However, they did just put out F-Zero 99, and it was a hit.
Yeah.
It was a hit for 3 days. It was a hit. It was a hit for almost as long as Tears of the Kingdom was.
Yeah. I talked about it for like at least a day and a half.
Like it was a hit for like at least 2 weeks, like Tears of the Kingdom. Come on, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm gonna say no because again, I bet you everything on this list is not happening. So.
I'm gonna say no also because I feel like if they're gonna do F-Zero, let's get some more power in a console before we try to do a super fast racer like that.
Yeah, I agree.
We can do something really cool.
Although to be fair, those games, I mean, the GameCube F-Zero runs amazing on the GameCube hardware, which is pretty good hardware for the time, but still, I mean, it's like 60 FPS, gorgeous. So I mean, you could easily have an F-Zero game on the Switch as it is. I think the biggest issue is internet, having no lag and stuff like that. That would be a tough ask.
Well, that's the thing too. Yeah, we talked about that.
Mario Kart gets away with it because it's a cutesy racer. There's not really anything high action happening for the most part. F-Zero would be tough.
All right, we're gonna move on. Silk Song. I mean, when is it happening if it doesn't happen tomorrow?
It's gotta be tomorrow.
Supposedly it's coming this year.
It's gotta be tomorrow.
Why would they have it though? Xbox would have it. Xbox would have had it.
No, Nintendo gets it because Nintendo is dead.
Yeah. Well, where's the clown makeup if it's a no?
Yes! I want to see it. Yes.
Wait, so you're saying yes?
I'm saying yes. I'm saying yes.
Okay.
Oh, you are saying yes. Oh, that makes it less fun. Well, I mean, you're still wearing clown makeup. Yes. Yes, it is. And because we have Jeff on the podcast on Wednesday, we gotta have it. We gotta have Silk Song. We gotta.
I think if it's not there, we all gotta like get on a stream together with our.
I'm saying yes too.
we should just do a group therapy session with clown makeup on.
All right, we've covered all our Zelda stuff. We've covered just about everything. We're gonna go here. Nintendo said they are not talking about the Switch 2 or the Switch successor at all. It will not be mentioned. I've already said I think they're probably going to talk about games that will be on that. Will they actually mention the Switch 2 or say something about it, even though they said that they wouldn't? Will they lie to us? Because they lie to us all the time. They told us already this is going to be 2024 games. I can tell you right now, it's not going to be 2024 games only.
Is this any lie? Is this any lie? Like if they lie about anything?
No, about the Switch 2.
Oh.
What if they say something like, we will show the Switch successor in September?
That counts. That's a yes. That means that because they said that they're not going to talk about it. It won't be mentioned.
Because they're a bunch of liars, man. They're a bunch of liars. They lie all the time. They really lie like a rug. Yeah, I'm saying yes. Yes, I got that copium, man.
Dude.
Drip, what are you saying, Drip? What are you saying?
I don't know. What are you saying?
I don't know. What are you saying?
I don't know. What are you talking about? Saying about what?
I'm gonna say.
Okay, I'm gonna say. It's very possible, but I'm gonna say no. I think it's totally possible, though.
I think it is possible because they lie. Of course, they lie all the time. But I'm going to say no because I don't think they will. I really don't. I think that'll be its own thing happening soon after. A little bit later.
Dream alive. It's not going to happen, but like
September. Speaking of September, September's the month where we're going to hear about this thing. It's got to be. So
yeah, I feel like that too. I feel like this is the last
hear about
Switch
It's going to be like a hoopla in the distance, but we're going to hear about it.
Yeah, I agree. And I do want to remind everybody before we do this last one, we are streaming the direct on this channel live.
Yes, we
tomorrow morning.
are. We are indeed streaming the direct tomorrow morning at I think we'll start. We're going to try to start at least at 9:30. That's going to be. I'm going to try to do my best. If not, it'll be
10:30 Eastern. Or I'm sorry.
9:30 Eastern. Yeah, 9:30 Eastern.
8:30 for you. Ooh.
Yeah, 8:30 for me. That's what I'm saying. We're going to try to do 9:30 Eastern, but I think we're more likely to be 9:45. Either way, be around. If you're watching the direct live, watch with us. We'd appreciate that. Also, FYI, quick little note in the scheduling note. I mentioned it in the pre-show, but that doesn't help you guys listening or watching the video of this podcast. In case you're watching this before the direct tomorrow morning, we also will be having Jeff Troidvania on the show for Wednesday's episode, so it'll be a ton of fun. And by the name,
clown makeup,
clown makeup,
and we will be going over all these answers.
We'll be going over the answers as well, so that'll be a lot of fun. So guys, look forward to that. A little scheduling stuff happening. And if you're a member of the show, tomorrow night is a members podcast.
Reactions.
We're gonna go over some reactions before Wednesday's episode, so we can talk about stuff more level-headedly. Yeah,
it's gonna be good.
So
all of it's gonna be good. Make sure you do all that.
Yes,
we got one more, guys. One more. I don't know why I made that noise.
That was there. Three switch.
Giggle.
Let's go.
1, 2, 3.
Prime 4. Metroid Prime 4. Will it finally be there? Is this the time?
I'm pressing the button a lot of times. I know you guys can hear.
I'm gonna go. Listen, I'll go first. It's a yes. It's a 100% yes. Or what the fuck is happening? It's gotta be there.
Johnny, go ahead, Johnny.
It has to be. Yeah, it has to be there. It has to be there.
If not, let's be real. If not, all kinds of other different conversations need to start happening. Because maybe, just maybe, there's a bigger problem happening with this game, or whatever it may be, budget, or something is up if they don't talk about it now. Because they said it's a Switch game, right? They said it's a Switch game.
They said in 2017 a Switch game. They said in 2019 it was
a Switch game. It's got to be at this direct. Because in my opinion, this is the last Switch direct. I don't think we get one in September. I think that's when we're talking about the next system.
That's a conversation Drip we're going to probably have on Wednesday for sure about is this the last 100%. Switch direct?
Yeah, 100%.
God, listen, of course I'm saying yes. But here's the thing. I said this to you guys earlier too. I'm not sure if it was during the pre-show or not. It's got to be now. And here's the big concern. To me, the concern is not, we don't get Metroid Prime 4, so, this direct, what else would we be getting if not Metroid Prime 4? My concern is that, when are we, is this game seriously going to be a Switch 2 game? And they just straight up lie to us, and they go, yeah, it's for the Switch 2. It's a Switch, right? We're not lying. Or they go, it's a double release later on in 2025, 2026. You guys will get it. How many years at that point? 8 years, 9 years after announcement, you'll get it. That's my biggest fear is that it will come to Switch just as a double release well after the Switch is irrelevant. And it's but I want to play it now. I want to play it on the hardware we have currently, the Switch, like you said we were going to.
I think it's a year one Switch 2 game. I think it's going to be 2025 still. People are still saying it's going to be the holiday game. I don't think so. I don't think this game's coming out until the Switch 2 is coming out, and it's just going to be on the Switch.
Yeah. So yeah, I think we all agreed there it's coming, right? Or at least we're seeing it. We agree that we got to see it.
I think we have to at least see it. It might not come out this year. It might be their one last thing, and then.
But if they don't,
2025.
What if it's not? What a concern! Yeah. What a concern if it's not there.
And it's just 2020. That's all it says. It's just 2025. But then they're also yeah, we've been working on the game for a long time. This, that, whatever, blah blah blah. But right now, we're gonna hold you over with 2 and 3, and they're dropping today.
Hey, Drip, fade this music out because I believe we're done the game, right?
We are done with the game, and I want to say right now, this is gonna be an interesting one. We've got 37 possible points, okay? 37 possible points that we can get here. And we agreed on a lot of stuff, but there's some definite game changers in here. It's going to be interesting to see how this goes.
37 points when it's all said and done.
Yes.
We're going to show 37 games. at this direct, at least.
Yes.
Best direct we've ever had.
It's probably gonna be in the upper 40s, I would say.
Going out with a bang.
Well, that's another thing too we should talk about really quick. There's been so many different opinions on this direct. One of them is it's the end of the Switch's life. It's not going to be that big. Don't expect anything big. Then there's a whole nother camp of people saying this is probably going to be a really big direct. There's going to be a lot of stuff here. It's going to be really good. What camp are you in as far as that goes, Johnny?
And it's not going to be that great. Just based on last year's direct, it had a couple bigger announcements, and then we didn't even talk about all the boring stuff that they're just going to throw in there, like farming sims.
Yeah, we didn't talk about any third-party stuff really hardly at all.
Yeah, the stuff that's in the middle of the directs that always happens that takes up 20 minutes. So, I don't think it's going to be huge. I think it's going to be one or two big announcements, and that's it.
I'm the complete opposite. I think it's going to be massive. I think it's going to be badass. I think it's going to be super awesome. I don't know if it's going to be. I hope it is. I'm trying not to get my hopes up too much, but I think this direct is at least going to have things that I care about a lot. I think there's going to be something Zelda here, which is my biggest thing. That's all I want. Just give me something to look forward to that's Zelda. If they give me that, I'm going to be happy.
I want to not be let down. And that's a problem because
good luck.
Every direct, there's always.
If you're hoping for Metroid Prime 4 and Silk Song, you're already you're setting yourself up for failure, man.
Yeah, I mean that's all I want. I just want to be not let down, and that's a problem because every direct, there's always some person, some group of people who have the same opinion that it gets let down because every direct, some people think it's good, some people think it's bad, some people think it's mid. Every direct, because that's the way it works. Not everyone has the same opinions, the same likes in games, even if they're a Nintendo fan. It varies widely. I don't want to be let down. So there's a bunch of things that I would love to see. I would love to see something Donkey Kong. I would love to see something Zelda. I would love to see Metroid. I'd love to see, I don't know. There's a lot of things I'd love to see. I just want to see at least one of them. At least one of all these things we talked about tonight. At least one of them would be great because we need it. We're fans. We're dedicated. We love it, but not sheepish.
We will see one of them.
I'm not a sheep. We've been called sheep. I'm not a sheep. Okay,
we're gonna see one of them. We're gonna see Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games.
You're a shill, Johnny. How many fucking consoles you got?
I do want to. So there's a creator, Nish Quick Pops, and he's been pushing this Fire Emblem 4 remake for a long time.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I didn't put it on the list because.
So I think that's going to happen too.
Okay, should we add it in? Is it 38 points? Is it 38 points?
No,
I just wanted to be. He was upset that nobody's talking about it.
Because nobody cares. I'm sorry. People are getting mad at me for saying that. I care so much. God, I love Fire Emblem. It's so good. It's like my favorite.
Fire Emblem 6 houses.
Yes. Double the houses. Double the houses.
I don't even know what that means. So I feel like we've come to the end of the show. I do feel
we
like
have.
I want to, before we go, I do want to, and again, if you guys are in the stream, don't go anywhere because we're hanging out in the after show. We do that thing a little bit. But quickly, Metroid Prime 4, it is the focus of this title because, number one, it's the number one thing I want to see. But number two, it's incredibly fascinating to me, especially if it doesn't happen. One more time for the road, fellas. Do we seriously though? Without no points at stake, just like honest gut feelings. Because the direct is tomorrow morning, we're either gonna have it or we don't, and we're gonna know tomorrow morning. So your gut feeling going into the direct, will we actually see Prime 4?
Yes. I honestly think so. Yeah.
Because my gut tells me that maybe not. Because it's the gut thing, man. It's the Philly sports thing.
What do they do?
I just know
what do they have this year?
Did we think the Phillies were going to win the World Series, Johnny, last year?
Yes.
Yes, we did. But guess what? They didn't. And my gut felt really bad when they lost Game 6 and they went to Game 7. I'm like, I don't feel so great. And then they lost, and it's like, oh. So about Metroid Prime, it's like, man, then my gut's telling me. I got that. My Spidey gut is tingling, and I feel like, Metroid Prime 4 is not going to be there tomorrow. My worst fear might come true, and that it's a Switch 2 game, and they just be like, oh, and by the way, later on, it's on the Switch.
The one thing that, like, Metroid is such a fascinating franchise to me, because everybody seems to like it, but nobody buys it. So maybe they do hold it for the Switch 2. Yeah, maybe they hold it for the Switch 2 where they can release it with nothing else around it and try to sell it more. But
yeah, that's possible. I think,
but it's not like a Zelda. It's not like Breath of the Wild was, you know?
No, but you can tell they're trying to do that. They're trying to put Metroid games on the Switch, this crazy selling system, to get it in front of more eyes. I mean, they're trying.
And they can't outsell 1-2 Switch, all right? It can't outsell 1-2 Switch.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's going to be there. I think it's definitely going to be there.
Well, I think that's it. If you guys have not already followed Johniibo, you should. Of all the places that he does content, a lot of it is in the description of this podcast. Make sure to go down, if you're in the live stream as well. All those links are there. The Communication Era podcast, the Nintendo Powercast, the Johniibo TikTok. He's a famous TikToker.
He is a famous TikToker.
He's on YouTube. Go check him out there. He's on Twitch. Loses to me every Friday on Twitch, playing some games. Go follow him over there. Show them some
literally
love.
Your golden ticket, so be nice to me.
And
all right?
Tomorrow, guys, just to let you know, if it's to sweeten the deal, tomorrow Johnny's gonna know whether or not he's eating one chip on the podcast.
No, I won't.
So we're gonna find out if you're eating it tomorrow, whether or not. Yeah. So that'll be interesting. So make sure to follow their content to see if he's got to eat that chip.
I have a meeting at 10:00 in the morning when the direct goes live.
And you're not even going to be there
during that meeting, so I could just like
DMs. Oh no! Everybody tweet at Johniibo. And just like fire stuff when he's got to eat a chip. Everybody, just please.
You can spoil it. You can spoil it for me. I don't care.
Just don't tell them what game it is, what it is.
Tweet at him and just say chip
or fire.
I'm a game.
Chip.
It's only one. All right, it's not chip per game, by the way. It's not.
Oh God!
Twitter doesn't care about that. Twitter's going to send as many chips as they want.
You've done this or not? You would die.
I have not. I am very.
Do you have a PO box? Can they send you the chips?
I'm overconfident right now. I'm overconfident right now.
Do you have a PO box? Can people send you the one chips so they can just eat as many one chips as humanly possible?
No.
I'll tell you this, Johnny. I'll tell you this. I'll send you the link. I was helping with another channel. It was like a food channel. One of my buddies started, and we did the one chip challenge on YouTube. You can watch me die. I'll send you the video. It is, and I was the same way. I was like, it's a fucking chip. Like, it can't be that bad. No, it's that bad. It's that bad. The worst part of it was off camera. After we stopped the video, I was like laying out in the gravel, like someone's got to take me to the hospital, man. Something's going on inside my stomach.
I saw the video of like Kai when they did the sleepover stream. When I think all the people did the one chip challenge at the same time, and it was not pretty.
They got rid of the one chip challenge?
No, you can still get it.
Johnny is safe.
Yeah, from a technicality. They're still.
No, I mean, I agree.
Around.
Yeah, there's a.
You're like, I don't. But he's like, but cheesy. I don't want to eat an expired chip. I don't want. I can't do that. You can't do that to me. You know, I can't do it. Anyway, guys. And Johnny, anything else you want to shout out before we head out here? Just for your, promote yourself.
Nah, just check out the Communication Era podcast and Nintendo Powercast. We'll be talking about the direct as well. And I don't know where I'm gonna, if I have to do the chip, I don't know where I'm gonna do it. So just follow me and
all the places.
You're gonna do it where I'm gonna watch it. That's where you're gonna do it.
What I wanted to do was eat it while playing the game that made me eat it.
That's good. That's good.
But that might
Switch. Oh my God! If it's Switch Sports, that'd be so great. Bowling with a mouth on fire.
Standing up. Yeah.
Yeah, I might not want to have the camera on myself because there might be.
It's put on your belly. Your belly's gonna be like gurgling all over the. Hey Drip, they should follow you on Twitch, maybe, right? Possibly.
Nah, don't worry about Twitch. Don't worry about that. I mean, maybe you can if you want. Twitch.tv/Drip Media, but the place you want to follow me is youtube.com/Drip Media Gaming.
Yeah,
put videos up there. That's the spot. Do that.
The way Drip feels about his YouTube is his Twitch is how I feel about my YouTube. But I think you should follow me anyway. I'm trying to get more followers over there, and I don't post. How great would it be to just get followers and not post anything? It'd be wonderful. But you should actually follow me on Twitch, though, because I'm trying to get 500 subscribers on Twitch. That'd be great. That'd be wonderful. Followers is what I mean, though. 500 followers on Twitch, that'd be awesome. I've been stuck on 400 for so long. We're so close. I think Twitch told me I'm 95% of the way there. So just a few more follows would be incredible. So if you guys are not following me on Twitch, please do that. I stream over there like 3 days a week at least. So that's fun. Guys, stick around for the after show. But for those of you listening on audio platforms and the YouTube VOD, we'll see you guys next week.
Later.